YouTube. Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. Echo is my YouTube channel. And I am now live on both YouTube and TikTok. Oh, and I need to clean up my cards from the last one. So, for those of my TikTok friends, it's been crazy time for the last little while, and I've been putting a lot of energy into my TikTok, and my YouTube has been neglected. So I am now doing a simulcast both on YouTube and on TikTok. Hello, friends. So if my TikTok friends haven't seen my YouTube channel yet, I think the last reports I did were in March. But I do find that it's kind of cool to go back in time, to try and figure out what influences, planetary influences, were happening at the time of significant events in our lives, because everything is interconnected, and time is kind of an illusion, but patterns are fun, and that's why I like astrology. I find that astrology is basically a bunch of people through time have noted what the stars and the moon and everything else has been doing. They wrote it down and saw patterns, and that's why I like astrology. Because when the patterns are shown as being self-evident, it can be a very interesting way to approach as those patterns return back. And sometimes all the time, there are different influences from one transit to another. But, we can get an interesting idea and perspective on all of these things with an open mind. So thank you so much, everyone who's hanging out. And so let's get to it with Scorpio. Scorpio, this next little bit of time for Scorpio is going to be all about the cash, folks. So your preview of that is going to be the super full moon in Sagittarius, which is happening on May the 26th. That's this coming weekend. So it's going to be a doozy for most of the signs. I just finished recording Aries through Virgo, and then I just did a live on Libra. Libra's wasn't so bad, but everybody else is like heavy duty stuff. So this eclipse is happening in your second house of values and income. So that means that there's going to be a really big turnaround in terms of your finances. It doesn't necessarily have to be like good or bad, but let's say you've had a run of, tough luck with your finances. This could turn things around. But it's really important to stay out of those deep, dark emotions that Scorpios can get caught up in. Guilty. I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart, and this is really good guidance for me. When I saw this at first, I was like, no, I don't want to talk about money right now. But it's, it actually could be a really good situation as long as we keep our emotions out of it. So just keep your nose to the grindstone, be practical, be ready for sudden changes in finance. And regardless of what happens, there's going to be a silver lining around it. There's no question about that. So what that's going to be leading into, though, is when Mercury retrograde, and we're already in that shadow period now. So you might be getting sort of hints and clues as to what's coming in terms of your own patterns. So don't take on any new loans under this aspect. Stay on top of your current debts and keep your plans to yourself about things. As I've mentioned in a lot of my readings, that especially when you've got the Magician card coming up And then you've got like the Four of Pentacles. So you got to keep your cards close to your chest, because manifestation is a lot more powerful when you keep it to yourself. Not because you're keeping it secret. Don't mind it if the fireworks go off. It's getting to that time here in Ontario for the Victoria Day weekend. So I figured I better do these quick before it gets too dark. I'll edit later to get the rest of the zodiac up. So the first card that's popped up for you, Scorpio, is the Eight of Wands. So you could be finding some new communications really whipping in the next little bit. From it could be, you could be hearing from people far away as well. So let's see here. What's your obstacle? Your obstacle is the Page of Cups. So the way that I like to describe the Page of Cups is that, you know, that this is a truly authentic offer or approach from someone. And so, you know, maybe you're conflicted about an offer that's coming towards you. All right, so, but we've got the Ace of Wands as the foundation. So this could be pointing towards, you know, a new passionate beginning, possibly even in love, because the oh my goodness gracious, look at this. We've got the Ace of Pentacles that just dropped out there. So there's lots of newness. And then we've got the Emperor. So the Emperor could be representing an Aries or someone of authority. It could also be representing your own empowerment in a situation. So let's see here. Yeah, there's definitely, we've got pages. Everybody's going to be talking. Everybody's waking up from the winter and reaching out to connect. Pardon me. That hasn't happened in a recording before. Okay, so we've got you as the Fool. So you're definitely ready for a new adventure. You're ready to get started, new beginnings, the whole 9 yards. And yeah, but the people around you that you're working with they're tapped, you know, and I've noticed that in myself, in my friends, in the people that I really care about. It's like, it's this endurance race that we're all running with new circumstances and limitations and whatnot. So the people around you are pretty exhausted. They're not at their best. And there we go. There's the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Truth. This is in your hopes and fears. Well, of course it is, because you're a Scorpio. So the truth is golden, you know. Maybe you don't feel like you've had a lot of truth around you. Oh my goodness. Okay, can I just say that we now have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. That's crazy. Like, that is crazy. We're talking about some, like, everything is going to change for Scorpio. Everything. So, wow. What's under the deck? I love it. The Queen of Swords. So, you know, there's clarity. There's the ability to communicate. You may find that that you have to take authority in pushing a new beginning into existence. So let me get out the other cards here so I can clarify them. But this is very exciting. Somebody with a lot of Scorpio placements. That's like new beginnings with money, new passionate beginnings, new clarity, and new love, or a new way to love yourself. you know? So this is awesome. So on the Eight of Wands, we have Justice. So some of the news that's coming in may really feel like justice is being served. You know, you could even, you know, there may be a legal situation, and um, the truth has revealed, you know, this could be really wonderful news. This definite shift in energies for Scorpio. It's been really murky for a long time. Most of the readings that I've done for Scorpio have just been like the moon and the Seven of Cups and all this confusion. And, oh, yeah. Okay. So the reason why the Page of Cups is an obstacle is because after being betrayed so many times with the Ten of Swords, it's hard to believe that some genuine authenticity is coming your way. But I'm telling you, this is a totally brand new, fresh, clean slate. This is very exciting. This makes me very happy. So what's this new passion? New passion, yeah, is that the seeds that you're planting are starting to show fruit. And it's been very encouraging. Let's see if I can get anything else on that. This new passion. Yeah, it may be something that you've been working on in solitude. You know, that the wisdom from being on your own is actually contributing to your ability to really make things happen for yourself. You know, that through this wisdom, you know what seeds are going to grow and you know which ones won't. So let's see what this new beginning in the recent past has been with the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, okay. So yeah, it's like something may have come towards you, or you could be dealing with Cancer. We've got the Chariot card here with the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like you're charging through on this completely new path that's opening up a completely new world for you. So what's this Emperor about? This Aries. I've been seeing the Emperor come up a bit for Scorpio, even in the other tarot card readers that I watch, you know, for myself. There's this mysterious Emperor. It's like, who is this guy? You know? And is this guy me? Like, I don't know. I don't know. So let's see here. The Emperor and the Empress. Can you say power couple? So I'm like, where? Yeah, because it's like, because right now you're feeling pretty alone. You know, chances are you're not feeling, you know, solidly partnered in some kind of major power couple situation. So that, you know, so whether this person is an Aries or not, because the Empress can represent Taurus or Libra, and but they're the ultimate, they're the top of the food chain kind of power couple. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what else is going on there. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. You could be dealing with the Taurus. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it's this is a really nurturing partnership that's coming towards you. You know, one that's really fulfilling. You know, one that's warm, fuzzy, makes you feel good. So, so that's awesome. So Scorpio, let's take a look at the Page of Swords. Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is a breath of fresh air kind of message with regards to home and family. So, You may be able to reconnect with people that you, with your family. Maybe you've been separate from them through this whole COVID situation. Or maybe you just get a message from your family that brings some clarity to a situation. Look at that, Ace of Cups. I tell you, I can't make this stuff up, guys. Yeah, it could be a new beginning with family, or it could just be like sort of the next chapter within a family. Fresh start for everyone. So Scorpio, let's see what the Fool says here. Yeah, you're contemplating your next move. You know that there is a new direction to go in, but you need to take time out before you actually make your final decision. It's something you're still ruminating on. So, which is good. Mercury retrograde, you don't start things in Mercury retrograde, you review things in Mercury retrograde. So review things before you make your final call. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got the Page of Swords again, but this is on the Nine of Wands. So with the Nine of Wands is about endurance, and there may be some information. When this information comes in from this Page of Swords person, it's going to alleviate some of that exhaustion. It's kind of like you wait until you get a certain piece of news and then everybody can relax. But until that news does come in, it's still, enduring the situation and hoping for a change. So with the Ace of Swords, look at this. We got the Knight of Cups. So this is like this offer. It's like you don't necessarily want the offer to come from a page. You want it to come from a knight. So I just, it's like perhaps with all of these bits of communication that kind of come in all at once, they're nice offers, but they're not the offer that you're looking for. So, you may be coming to the conclusion that the truth of who your true knight in shining armor really is. So I'm fascinated to see what's going to land on the Ace of Cups here. Look at that. I love the timing. It's like they're talking to me. Okay, so we've got the Sun card. So we're talking about happiness, romance, fun, possibly a Leo in your situation. Let's get another card on that to see what's up. Yeah, there's some confusion. There may be a few different options that you're dealing with, but ultimately, if you make yourself the priority, you'll know which option is the right one for you. Yeah, and one of those, regardless of what the option is, as long as you're self-sufficient, then that's going to be the deal. And with all these energies around money, you're going to want to attend to that first before you start thinking about entering any sort of new partnerships. You're still at 1, 1, 1, 1, right? It's like the Ace of Cups, that's 1. The Ace of Swords, that's 1. Ace of Pentacles, 1. Ace of Wands, 1. On the horizon is the power couple, but it can't manifest yet, and it probably shouldn't manifest until at least July, beginning of July, and no earlier than then. And look at who's sitting on the bottom, the Emperor. So that's awesome. So it kind of felt like it was a little all over the place. It's kind of weird to do a reading that has so many aces in it. 4 aces for Scorpio. Wow, that's awesome. Congratulations, Scorpio. It's a long time coming. So let's finish off this reading. Somebody's taking off. Hasta la vista, baby. Okay? And what's under, yeah, because somebody's coming. Somebody may be coming to take you away. So that's a definite possibility. So Scorpio, I hope you found that helpful. If you would like to reach out to me for a personal reading, please come to my website at bonecotarot.com, and I'd be happy to set up an appointment with you. In the meantime, watch your money. Be careful. Don't start anything new during this Mercury retrograde period. No matter how tempting it is, you got to look out for number one. So, yeah, I think I may retitle it, Looking Out for Number One Leads You to Your Power Couple Situation. But, isn't that really the case? Like when you're in a power couple, it's because most people come to the relationship as two whole individuals. So you could be getting your wishes in terms of a truly functional relationship, Scorpio. So congratulations, and we'll see you again. Stay tuned for my Mercury retrograde report coming up in just a few days. And and we'll see you again. Thanks. All right. So there we go. There's Scorpio done.